it's over. I got fried. Okay. I learned a bit this time. Now that I've got my ship back, it will put my hints together. Still want to get to that North Pole place if that wasn't it. That might have been it, but pretty sure I need to go beneath the surface to find what I'm looking for. There's got to be a nice way in there. We're back here. I've done these before. No new voice lines. Okay. Don't forget to put your spacesuit on, or it ends badly. Now let's see what we found. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. And a quantum signal. 3 quantum signals. Whitehall Station. Northern Glacier. High Energy Lab. Quantum Moon. That's a big one. So that's all the stuff I discovered that last time. Let's see what it says. Quantum Moon. The Namai on Brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. Interesting. This tower, located on Brittle Hollow's equator, held useful knowledge for Namai embarking on their first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. A Namai named Solanum was told to visit the Tower of Quantum Knowledge on Brittle Hollow's equator to learn one final rule before embarking on her pilgrimage to the quantum moon. Okay, well that will be helpful in actually getting there, I guess. Here's one that I have found. The quantum shard. A strange rock shard that wanders when no one is watching. The Namai determined this shard is the reason objects in this grove behave in a quantum manner. The Namai hypothesized that this shard is actually a piece of the quantum moon. This shard emits the same signal as the quantum moon. Quantum signal. Marshmallows. Burn the marshmallow. The Namai detected a quantum signal coming from somewhere on Giant's Deep. The Namai detected a quantum signal coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. And the Namai detected a quantum signal coming from somewhere on the Hourglass Twins. I've only been on this first planet, its moon, and the Brittle planet so far, but I want to find this one spot I've been looking for on the Brittle planet. The North Pole of Brittle Hollow is covered in snow and ice. There is a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. The Nomai were able to warp here from the Whitehall Station. This is where they first recreated warp technology. Whitehall Station. Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use a tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. The alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. The Nomai noticed something strange. Warped objects appeared to arrive at the receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed the Whitehall Station. So it's like So when you go to the planet, it sends you slightly backwards in time. Interesting. This negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. The Nomite were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time to such a small degree. High Energy Lab. The negative time interval measured at the Whitehall station was further investigated at the High Energy Lab in the canyon at Ember Twins Equator. Alright. I still want to find the Southern Observatory. That's been my goal here. The Nomai built it on its south pole. I was on the wrong side of the planet. Rebeck says you can't get into it from the surface. And there's a door on the surface, but it's broken. I think I saw that door the first time I got there. Maybe if I'm lucky, there'll be signs pointing out the eye signal locator. Also, is there anything else I should be trying to look for on this planet whilst I'm there? Map mode. On this planet is a Southern Observatory, share of quantum knowledge, a shelter site, and a hanging city. These ones I've already found. I want Southern Observatory. I want that. Okay. Lift off. Yeah, I'm doing that wrong for sure. What's this? Can I fix this? Whoops. Okay. Let's go in here again. Guess that's like an airlock. Okay. These are not aligned. It's over there, I guess. Does this put me back in time? Far enough back to make it to the tower before it's destroyed, maybe? Well, it did say it only puts me a few seconds back, like a millisecond or two. Departure time, arrival time. Yeah. It's like not even a millisecond. Train warp status charged. Okay. Hey, Yetetet. Hey, great to have you here. Yetetetet. I missed one. So it only put me very... Ooh, haven't seen this before. It only put me very, very slightly back. So that's not enough to make the tower intact again. Feldspars spare jetpack fuel. It's annoying to schlep across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. I checked with my little scout. I do too use it. Hornfowls, you burnt marshmallow. And the scout's integrity reading said this piece of brittle hollow is as stable as any. But who knows? If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well, wherever you're reading this note, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. Okay. Backup fuel. That bit's broken. The hanging city is 50 meters below. But there's no path here. It's nice to meet you, Yetatet. I'm a bit lost. Hi. Oh, come on, over the top, please. I forget whether I read this bit in the last episode or not. Up here. I forget the point at which it stopped letting me read things. Let's just check it just in case. Has anyone observed the phantom moons that sometimes greet us in the night sky? I think I've read this one. Put it in just in case. Too shy to know its face. Hollow's lantern. It isn't volcanic. So that's the moon that goes around random planets essentially. And I like the patterns these make. Look at that. Let's translate this. Plume. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. Plume. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Turn my flashlight on here. Ship's up there. There's gravity crystals on the roof. And a meteor hit. Wonder where those crystals lead and how to get to them. Perhaps they're up here. It's that symbol, the eye symbol. There's also a black hole in the middle of this planet. That's where we climb up. Plume. Given concerns about our settlement, its stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? Well, something's got to put the gravity there. This planet's hollow. And the moon is a volcano that shoots meteorites. Thatch, we need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. Felix, I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. Plume, I agree. We're here because the Eye's signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. I don't know what the Eye is, but it's very important because a lot of the messages talk about it. Might be a planet or something. A secret planet. Thatch, this is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. The other conversation branch. Plume, I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. See, each thing that stems off is the thread of conversation, so this basic part of the conversation threaded off in two directions, and this bit threads off in two directions. Felix, what if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Thatch, building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. Okay, interesting. Also, I've got a camera I can shoot. Bring that back. If that, I would be out on my couch asleep. Oh. Why is that? What's wrong with this? It's perfectly fine. Oh, there's a message down there. I'll have to get down there at some point then. This is the symbol for the eye, so whenever I see this symbol, I know it's something important. Thatch. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. Felix. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. Plume. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Thatch. Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. So it's lasted longer than the universe apparently. Felix. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. Okay. Maybe the signal is looking for something. There's a few ways I can go. I can walk across the roof using those gravity crystals. Or I can explore these buildings more. Tempted to do the buildings, then the gravity crystals. Oh, there's something over there. Come on. That's not going through.